You might recognize this because I just filmed an update for Pan That Palette. I'm not sure which of these videos is going up first, but I realized last night that both this video and the other one were due to get filmed, so I needed to get on that. My name is Alyssa, and I do lots of makeup panning content on my channel. If that sounds interesting and you want to know what this Finish 5 in 2025 is, then please keep watching. Basically, there are 5 makeup products that I am trying to finish this year. Obviously, I could finish other things, like there are some lip products now I'm trying to finish too with my lip products project. But, you know, this was just kind of, let me pick some random things. So a highlighter. I don't often wear a highlighter, so I'm trying to get myself to wear it, to use, you know, go through and use these. I definitely don't buy them anymore. So let's just, you know, not waste what I have, that money that I had spent. So I did that. I have 2 blushes that I actually had kind of frankened them together into one single, at least part of them into that. The remaining part is still in the original container. Then I have a Super Shock eyeshadow, and then I have an eyeshadow single that is a favorite that I would like to just finish because I need to get myself to be using these favorites and not just leave them sitting around. So I'm going to be showing you befores and afters. We can also talk about the weights. So I don't keep track of uses because I already do it for lots of other things. And sometimes I feel like it almost makes me not want to use something because then it's like, oh, I have to put a tally for it. And sometimes I feel like one use might be a lot. Like it might be like using it all over my cheeks. And then sometimes one use might just be like an inner corner type of thing for a highlighter. And so I'd rather just use them and see how it goes. For the Blossom Glow highlighter, when I brought it in, it was 21 and 7600 grams. Last update, it was 21 and 610 grams. This month, it is 21 and 110 grams. So I used half a gram in this past month. So I don't know what got into me, but very excited about that. I mean, I did actually, I guess what might have gotten into me was I had it in the deck of panning to use a bunch of times, and I guess that really did it. So it just tells me I need to just make sure I'm continuously using it. So that was great. You're actually going to notice, I feel like a lot of use change for all these products, so it's exciting. For the blushes that I repressed together, it started at 55 and 4300 grams. Then I used about 4/10 to get it to 55 and 600 grams. And then this time I used almost an entire gram. It is now down to 54 and 100 grams. This is also from Deck of Panning because I have it in there as a long haul item. I haven't finished the uses for that. I might actually get through the product that's left in there before the uses. There's not much left, so we'll see. Once this is done, then I'm going to add some of, so like the original packaging of these Milani blushes, I didn't bother reweighing it. It's just gonna still be 61 grams because I haven't touched it. But my plan is to then, you know, put that stuff in the compact I'm using right now. I might also mix in some of another color blush. I'm debating it, or I might like test it and see what I think. But yeah, so there's not gonna be any change on the original packaging one. But yeah, I am almost done the repressed. And then for the Super Shock eyeshadow, I always feel like I'm saying like Super Shock or something like that, I'm mixing it up, but no, Super Shock, we're good. It started at 12 and 9400 grams. And last month it was only 12 and 9300 grams, which was a little disappointing. But this time it is 12 and 8200 grams. So I used 1/10 of a gram, which, you know, I know at some point I looked at how much was in there and I can't think of it right now, but 1/10 of a gram is significant for an eyeshadow. So I feel like I'm doing well. What's funny is I've discovered I like using it over the Blossom Glow highlighter, because sometimes the Blossom Glow highlighter is, there's something about the color that's just not quite right for me, especially like with the blush. I don't know, but I don't know why adding this really sparkly white seems to work for me, but I mean, I do look like I have like glitter all over my face, but I don't know, right now I'm not minding it because I was getting all into the highlighter, then I was kind of off it for a couple weeks or so, and then now I'm back on by using the Super Shock glittery stuff on top. So I'm not going to question it too much, I'm just going to let it be. And finally, for the eyeshadow, there's also been a lot of use for this. So when I rolled it in, it was 2 and 2400 grams. Last update, it was 2 and 1100 grams. Now it is 1 and 8500 grams. Also helped by the deck of panning because I said I wanted to use it 8 times. I've used it more than that. So yeah, and it's definitely, it's getting very flaky. So when you use it, it kind of, I'm trying not to waste it, when I use it, like kind of pat it back into place so it doesn't go everywhere. So I feel like this has been a really great update. I do feel like I'm going to make it to the other blushes before my 6-month mark, because I was thinking, well, if I do like half the year and then half the year, which is good because I am trying to use other blushes in my collection. And I am mostly using it every day, but I will say that some days I'm using other stuff. And, I want that to be okay. I don't want to have to just use one blush every day. I do like having a little bit of variety. So anyway, I hope this was interesting. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. You can also subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for the next updates. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I will see you then. Bye.